Now, listen, you guys, one thing about life is whatever you do in the dark, it will always come in the open at some point, all right? We might actually be looking at the downfall of DJ Akademiks because listen, Annie, it's burning in the streets for him. And we're going to be talking about that. We are also going to be talking about the Transformer cussing out her fans and saying all sorts of crazy things, all right? And we're also going to be talking about Young Miami versus Joe Budden, as well as Pink 42 breaking massive records still, okay? Now, these are the things that we're going to be talking about. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about this entire binning news, you guys, that's circulating DJ Akademiks. Now, I don't want to keep being like the Karma lady and talking about Karma, but really now I'm beginning to believe that Karma is a real thing. Now, DJ Akademiks has been known to always disrespect women, okay? I mean, especially female rappers, any kind of woman. He's always out there in the open disrespecting them. And of course, that does not sit well with a lot of people, and people keep saying a lot of things like, what's up, okay? Are you in the closet? Like, what's your issue with women? Now, it seems like, yeah, he actually does have an issue with women, allegedly, because there is a lady that is now stepping forward, claiming that, well, DJ Akademiks and his friends had their way with her without her consent. Now, all this blew up when DJ Akademiks' clown self decided to sit on the internet and drag this woman and shame her and make it seem like she's the problematic one. He really was out here acting a fool, acting a clown, all right? And it seems like this woman was like, enough is enough. Honestly speaking, personally, I'm like, if that was being handled behind closed doors, why did Akademiks see the need to come and sit on the internet and try and shame this woman? Or for what? For clicks? Because I absolutely do not understand. He came there, triggered this woman until this woman actually decided to come up and also speak up, all right? So according to Akademiks, is claiming that, oh, wow, this girl is a trifling person and had like, had intercourse with her, with his friends and stuff like that, unprotected. And he's making himself look like he's clean. He's making this girl look like, she's loose and stuff like that. And I guess this woman was like, enough is enough, because she decided to hop on the internet and talk about this entire situation. And according to this woman, even he, Akademiks himself, in the next morning woke up on top of this woman. And so she believes that, well, they probably, put something in whatever, she was having to get her unconscious and obviously to have their way with her. And personally, looking at the two of them, I mean, we're going to wait for the courts to decide. But looking at the body language of that woman and looking at how that woman was, like, my gut tells me that she's actually telling the truth. It's just my gut. It's a gut feeling, you guys. Looking at how she was talking about it, you could tell that it's not like a cloud chasing kind of thing, number one. Number two, you guys, according to the lady, they actually had a kit done. And you know that somebody wouldn't go out of their way to have a kit done when they truly know that, well, they had consented or when they were lying. So honestly speaking, I do feel like this girl is being truthful. Now, do I believe Akademiks? A part of me does not. Because listen, I think he also decided to come in the open because he knew that that stuff was going to blow up anyway. So he wanted to defend himself, in the court of public opinion. That's maybe why he decided to come, right before this lady to spell his nonsense. Now, personally, I hope justice is served, you guys. I truly hope justice is served. And it's very saddening when you see people with huge platforms taking advantage of others, knowing that, people will always be on their sides. Do you understand what I'm saying? So personally, I'm like, may justice be served. If he indeed was involved in this, may that lady, find her justice. That being said, you guys, obviously you do know that, well, when it comes to things like this, it cannot be the T-Plug video without me pointing out Karma. Isn't it ironic, you guys, that the first thing that Akademiks shouts when he's talking about Nicki Minaj is her husband, oh my goodness, husband did this, husband did that, oh my, exaggerates everything, and yet you are actually currently still doing the same thing and you're not even underage. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're even doing something that's worse. So personally, I'm just like, please get him. May the police get him. I'm just saying, if you indeed did that. Yeah, so I do feel like that's to a certain extent is karma. And so, yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section, who are you believing between that lady and Akademiks? And do you think that justice is still going to be served? Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about the Transformer and her fans. Every other day, they're doing something on the internet. And I'm just like, what is this? Okay, is it just attention-seeking behavior? Are they really getting into it? At this point, they only know, because listen, it gets out of hand. Okay, it seems like, well, rumors were going around that the Transformer had taken the husband back, and I guess the fans were like, oh my goodness, why are you using us? We were out here cussing him out, cussing his family out, only for you to take him back, and stuff like that. That just goes to show you how slow that fan base is, because to begin with, I do not think that the two of them had permanently, separated. I knew that there has to be some sort of publicity stunt to it, especially when Quavo decided to speak up. You know, that time when he was like, okay, keep Takeoff's name out of those soap opera deals. I knew that, well, they were faking it. But, well, their said fan bases had believed that, and I guess they were now feeling slow, because now the rumor going around was that the two of them had gotten back together. And this is what one page had to say. They said, my feelings are actually hurt. I didn't close my eyes that night to make sure it was finished and delivered on time. But I guess this is what I get for not including everyone. And I guess they were referring to a book, to the book that they were putting together for their favorite. So she said, I don't give an F. F your book. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Another person said, we worked hard on that book though. And then she said, that ish getting banned. And I'm just looking at her like, is everything okay upstairs? Or there's something, or we're watching somebody having a mental breakdown. Because then again, if it's a mental breakdown, then it's really sad. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it's a mental breakdown, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, it's a sickness. So obviously it's not something to laugh about. But then again, if that is being caused by the hexing stuff that people are alleging in the streets, then who am I to go against what the universe is dishing out when people are out there performing their voodoos and stuff like that? So listen, you guys, she went in on the fans. Another person said, if you have this much free time, where is the album? Where is your content? If I'm such a loser, what does that make you arguing with a stand page? Girl, you really are retarded. Let us pray for this lost child. And she said, this took 5 seconds to write. I'm getting my tours done. You took 20 minutes of your day to create an email, do a Twitter to become a body fan page. By the way, I know what you're finna do with your RV. No life activity. I'm just looking at her like, girl. And another person said, what you need is therapy to stay off this app and stop having enablers around you. Star, your only good friend. And then she said, I need therapy, but you're a whole fan page of someone that needs therapy. Loser. And I was just looking at this back and forth like, this girl really is losing it. This girl really cannot believe that their plan to annihilate Nicki Minaj out of the rap game failed. And I guess this is why she's now spiraling out of control. It's insane to watch, you guys. And what was very funny for me was the entire live that she did and saying, well, stop telling me what to do. My mom knows that the moment you tell me what to do, what not to do, I really will end up doing the same thing. And she insinuated that she was going to go back and F Offset just because the fans had told her not to do that. And I'm just like, go do it with your chest. If you want to take him back, do it with your chest, okay? Don't try and make it seem like it's the fans that are making you do it, all right? We all knew that you were going to go back. We all knew that you were exaggerating this for a rollout, to have some sort of buzz around you. So when you now go around saying that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna do it because of this, I'm just looking at her like, go, give it up. Like, who says that I'm gonna lay up with a man that has embarrassed me several times just to pay back my fans? And does that even make sense? It's not God. It's not your hoo-ha that's going to be suffering. It's not your hoo-ha that's going to be catching diseases. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about am going to be talking about Young Miami. It seems like the girls are spiraling, and this microwaved form of success, really, I'm now beginning to believe that it does not equip celebrities with how to handle the public, because all these microwaved people, microwaved celebrities who are coming out, I do believe that they didn't have media training. They did not have a training at all. They don't know how to handle their their fame. They're out here going back and forth with fans, and I'm just looking at them like, girls, you need to develop some thick skin, because literally this is some of the things that actually do come with fame. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so it seems like Young Miami was out there calling fans broke in the comment section, and all this came after the Neighborhood Talk reposted some of her tweets where she was seemingly shading Joe Budden. This is what she had to say in a tweet. I got tender D, brothers in bunch about a podcast talking down on a girl that's 29. Put on your seatbelt, B. Happy New Year, D eaters, all right? And of course, people started speculating that, well, she was referencing Joe Budden, because you do know that, well, he was out there celebrating that, oh, well, her podcast is going to be over and stuff like that. Now, personally, when it comes to that entire Joe Budden thing, when he was basically shading Young Miami, I do not respect that. Number one, because he doesn't have the same energy for the actual predator, who allegedly is Brother Love. He doesn't have the same energy. He didn't have the guts to call him out on, all these allegations that came out. So I would naturally find it weird for him to actually do come for Caresha when P. Diddy is right there. It doesn't make any sense. So in that regard, I'm just like, yeah, Joe Budden, keep the same energy here. He called out Diddy, and then when I had to call out, Caresha, I would have been okay, he's doing his job, if I'm going to be honest. But that being said, Caresha consistently using 29 as age as a defense. I'm like, you're a celebrity. 29 or 50, you're still a celebrity. And I mean, when it comes to age, Caresha, you're not the one to shame a podcaster for talking about you, saying that they're older than you when you're laying up with a 60-year-old. Like, make it make sense. Clearly, age is just a number to you. So why should it matter now when it comes to podcasters who are talking about you? Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. So after that entire thing was posted in the Neighborhood Talks comment section, she decided to step into the Neighborhood Talk and said, "Y'all H's shut the F up." And another person commented, and then she said, "Shut your poor behind up, B." And I'm just like, okay, this is certainly interesting, the fact that celebrities think that everybody who's not famous is not rich. But then again, I remember it's Young Miami. It's not like she's the brightest of them all. So, I mean, when I see her and all these other, Instagram influencers doing that, I'm just like, okay, that's very expected. Because in their mind, everybody who's not famous is not rich, which does not make any sense. I mean, like, how dense can you be? Because if you truly know anything about money, you do know that the people who actually do have the big bags are right in the background. It's the corporates that are out here funding these record labels and stuff like that. That's where the money is. They are just there as, they're employees, they are workers at the end of the day of these record labels, because that's where the money is being made. The huge corporate giants, that's where the money is. And you would be surprised that those people really do lay low. Do you understand what I'm saying? So hop into the comment section, you guys. I did see an interesting comment where somebody was like, oh my goodness, if I didn't have morals like you, if I was willing to get peed on, I probably would also be rich. So that is not a flex. Yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2. Like, this album, yeah, it keeps doing things, if we're going to be honest. It is being reported that Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj has made history as the first album by a female rapper to spend 3 weeks at #1 on US Apple Music Albums chart. And congratulations to Nicki Minaj and the barbz for that. It seems like Nicki Minaj herself is grateful for this, because this is what she had to say. She said, "To every single person who contributed to this album, thank you." And rightfully so. Thank you, barbz. And according to Vibe magazine, you guys, they're out here saying Red Ruby the Sleaze was one of the top best top 5 best hip hop songs of 2023. And Paper Magazine is out there also naming Are You Gone Already as one of the best songs of 2023. And I have to agree with Paper Magazine on this, okay? You know, if you have been on this channel for a long time, you probably do know that Are You Gone Already is my gem from the album. I totally love that song. I can never have enough of that song. I think it's artistic. I think it's creative. I think that's a nice symbol, in my own opinion. So yeah, do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about everything that I have spoken about on this channel. You guys told me, how was your 2023? You guys wrapping up 2023. How are you guys feeling? How has been your year? What are you looking forward to 2024? Let me know, you guys, in the comment section, because I'm willing to know how your year has been. I am back at home now. Holidays about to be over, and so I'm back at home. So I do think tea is gonna be served as usual. So do stay tuned for that. In 2024, I think we're gonna be doing new things as well on this channel. And by the way, the documentary is almost done. Thank you very much to everybody who contributed to that documentary. I'm sure in the coming week it's going to be up on the T-Plug 2. So if you have not subscribed to the T-Plug 2, please do go ahead and subscribe, because that is where the documentary is going to be up. Now, thank you very much, you guys. Thank you for an amazing 2023. You guys have been amazing this year. Your love has been outstanding. Like, I literally cannot believe that there is a community of 10,000 people who are subscribed to this channel, just so we can sip the tea together, entertain each other, air out our opinions. Honestly, never would have I ever believed that this would happen when I started this channel. So really, thank you guys to you all 10,000. You're special to me. You're amazing to me. I do not take you for granted. I love you so much, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much, and until my next one, see you.